I wear my heart on my sleeve.
I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Mama said it's my fault. It's my fault. Hey.
Welcome back.
It's a little windy on this beautiful Friday.
I think we'll be good. I don't think they'll pick it up because of our equipment. Because I can hear the frogs right now, but I don't think we heard them last time.
Oh.
Let me just double check my setting here.
Checkaroo.
Check.
How we
check,
doing?
Check.
I think we're good.
Checking to me or
Everyone, I don't
people?
know.
I'm doing alright. I had like 2 really good solid weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had 1 depression day yesterday.
Yesterday?
Threw me for a loop.
That shit threw me.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, because yesterday was a shitty rainy day.
Yeah.
And the past week we've had like beautiful, actually not beautiful, fucking sweltering days. Except it's just different when the sun's out, you know?
I know. My pool's still not open. Because
Gotta get on that.
I know. Well,
Your dad has to be here. That's the problem. See, the
I'm
problem
like,
is
can you
he
open it already, but
he has to be here, but we don't want him here.
yeah.
Can you
but
open the pool and then leave?
then like also he like wants me to like scrape the algae from atop the thing with like a pool net, and it's like an almost impossible job.
It's thick.
I was like, bro.
You gotta have arm strength. The length
no,
of
like
that.
even then, like you can like scoop it, but then it just like floats, and then you're like trying to like
You're really trying to like
recapture it.
lift it up. Yeah,
Oh,
that shit's
man.
hard.
Oh man. But I want it open. Or a little shitty above grab pool. Yeah, no, there's a few things that correlated into having a depression day.
Let's
So,
talk. Let's talk about it.
I had like, I won't get into because I had like some emotional news.
I have emotional news.
Something like
We don't have to explain it. We could just say news.
yeah, I had some news.
Oh, I just know if I was listening to this though, I'd be like,
What is it? I'll give you the gist. So, a past friend that I deeply cared about kind of messaged me again, and I still had like feelings there, but it's difficult because I had to like choose to
Choose your fighter, essentially.
to choose my fate, choose my own destiny.
Right.
This time I had to like choose to kind of let that go, and it really hurt. But I mean,
Do you think that's what brought on the depressed Thursday?
well, so there was that, and I binge watched an entire season of Dead to Me
In one evening?
in one evening.
In
and I was
one-
up to like 3:30 watching TV, and then I get really like emotionally invested in characters when I like binge watch TV. It's kind of why like over
The great outdoors.
yeah, they're dubbing. I hear that way. That was loud. If you haven't picked up.
Oh my god.
But I do my best not to binge watch TV because I know, just like with depression and anxiety, if I binge watch too much, I get like really invested, and then it kind of like it's all I think about.
Just takes over.
So that plus that, it was just like my mind was like racing.
It's like overridden. You're like, just shut it off.
I was like, shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut
Shut
it down.
everything down.
I was up to like 5 a.m. It was awful.
Was the sun up at that time? Like starting to come up?
It must have been
'Cause it's
but,
that-
like, I was falling asleep by 5, so I think it was probably like I probably just missed it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I can't remember the last time I've been up since till 5.
it was wild.
It was definitely like a summer night like that though.
I definitely got to a point where I was like, should I just pull it all nighter?
But you by like 2:30, 2:45, you're like, I guess we're doing it.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
I couldn't turn off the TV. I
And
couldn't turn it off.
in your defense, it is a great series.
Y'all,
Like-
like literally, if you have not watched it, it is so good. Season 2, this never happens. Season 2,
Better than
better
the
than
first.
the first. Like, I'm obsessed with this show.
That's incredible. I
think
remember when
it's
it
so
first
good.
came out, and I was like, y'all need to get on this shit. Like, because it was so different, so new. Like, there was
Yeah,
twists and
it's such
turns
a
that you're not
different-
expecting on each thing.
Even the season 2 finale, because I was kind of like,
Don't tell me.
no, I'm not gonna say any spoilers, But then, like, the very last scene before it ends, like, big cliffhanger. I was like, they perfectly, because it's a lot of comedy writers, because it's like this drama show.
Did
but
you
there's
see Will Ferrell produces it?
Yeah. There's so much comedy in it, which I love, because when you get these, like, crazy, interesting, it's almost like crime and drama and everything, it's so beautifully intertwined with the comedy and the irony of it, which I love. It's so good.
Christina Applegate's character is literally her just being like, shut the fuck up, like
Oh my
the
God.
whole time.
She's such a good actress, though.
Uh-huh.
They both are. They're so good.
I always just can't differentiate that other actress, I don't know her name, but from Velma.
Scooby-Doo.
From
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Like, she
I
said
know.
one thing and her face was kind of like that, and I was like, okay, like fucking Daphne, or what's her, is it Daphne?
Velma.
Velma.
Daphne's the
Velma.
pretty one. Not
Dressed in
the-
orange.
but the, like,
From head to toe.
yeah. But yeah, no, they know how to set it up. Like, they just by off that one scene at the end of season 2, they've completely set themselves up for a whole season 3. You know what I mean? Like,
Huh?
because you're almost like, okay, things are gonna kind of fizzle out now.
Right.
But then bang!
See, they
You don't even-
always do that.
You don't even know.
No wonder you were up till 5.
It was so good. It was so good.
I think I'd like to pull an all-nighter, except like the night alone with yourself is, you're like, well, there's so many things that could happen. Meanwhile, you know you're sitting in your room the whole night, except it's just the next day that sucks, where you're like, fuck. It feels like there's 2 days squished into one, because you wake
Yeah.
up and it's like 4, and you're like, I still have like a good part of the day to go through. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, I got up at like 11, and then I was just kind of like, I went downstairs. I was gonna have a coffee, and then I was like, I'm just gonna try and go back to bed. So I went back upstairs, and then I slept like in and out though. Like, I like woke up like every 1 to 2 hours, and then I finally got up around 5:30 in the afternoon.
Well, if you're gonna do it, quarantine is the time.
I mean, yeah, but then like my dad comes home and he's like, "Aren't we having dinner together?" I'm like,
what?
Can you fuck off, because I'm on my own schedule right now.
Have you seen that
He's literally just
TikTok?
being like a nice person, and I'm like, I'm just gonna need you to back up.
The TikTok is like, whoa, we ain't never did that before. Why the hell you think today was the day to do that shit?
Yeah, amen.
What the fuck?
Although the other day, I think maybe it was that day, because I wasn't. Oh no, it was a different day, but just had to cut that out. The other day, I think I was at my sister's house and I had a really late lunch. I had like a heavy lunch. I had like Alfredo pasta, chicken, and it was just, I ate so much of it. I was like bloated. And he came home and he was like, I'm making fish. And I was like, listen, buddy, I'm really not that hungry.
Bro.
Bro, like, he's like, well, I spent $10 on this fish. $10 for you, $10 for me. He's like, I'll make it with like a salad. And I was like, yeah. I was like, you know what? I was like, do whatever you want to do. I was like, I'll have half, and then I'll
Just to
save
make you
half for
happy.
leftovers.
Yeah.
Whatever he did, the meal was so fucking good. He made like this fresh potato salad, but he didn't use any mayo, because I fucking hate mayo. We don't even have mayo in the house. He was like, where's the mayo? I was like, have you ever eaten mayo in your life? He's like, oh,
The one time.
I was like,
Where's the
no.
mayo?
Why the fuck would we have mayo?
This is your house.
But he made this like really fresh potato salad, and then a garden salad, and then I don't know, like a white rice or something, but like with a little bit of, I don't know. The meal was bomb, and I ate the whole fucking thing. And I was like, why have you done this?
He knew what he was
You
doing.
did this for
For
what?
what? Because it's funny.
How are you today,
For you.
Jasmine?
To you. Julia was Snapchatting me the other day, and she was just sending me pictures of Jasmine Masters, and she was like, why do they all hate her? I was like, you need to watch like season 10, I think she was.
It's so funny because like people hate Jasmine Masters, but drag queens, like people who actually know Jasmine Masters, love her.
Yeah, well,
like
she's
apparently
a
when
great
you go to one of her
personality.
shows, she just turns it the fuck.
She would
out.
turn it the fuck out. She just can't turn the looks out.
She's just not suited for the competition. On
She
Drag
just
Race.
really, like, I remember when she walked in the first time, maybe it was the second time, I don't remember, but she had like a crop top on and like a tight skirt, but it was just male abs,
Yeah.
like washboard abs, and we were like, where's the padding, girl? Like, where is the
Yeah.
female illusion?
Yeah, like part of me was like, okay, abs, and then part of me was like, I just don't like the silhouette.
Like that's a
Although,
male.
The thing is though, I feel like he does look like what a woman would look like with washboard abs.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
apparently she don't fucking work out at all.
A fucking bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
Oh,
Probably
man.
did a few sit-ups and that was it.
Have you seen the All Stars 5 lineup? No.
I haven't been anywhere but work.
All that matters is that Shea Coulee is in it, so she's got to win it.
Fucking
all.
finally. Each All-Stars, I'm like, where's Shea Coulee? Where's Shea Coulee?
Hello, Shea.
Shea. her
It's
time.
so weird. Like, there's a season 1 queen, season 2 queen.
Nice.
It's an odd lineup, but I think it'll make an interesting season.
What the fuck is a wedge? Well, I could wear like the wedge. She's legit like.
So you can wear pumps or
Well, I could wear a wedge.
the fuck is a wedge?
I was like, Alyssa, you know what a wedge is. Give
I
me
know,
a fucking
but-
break. But in drag, they're
like
like,
getting
are you
mixed
wearing
up.
pumps or what?
Alyssa Edwards, by the way.
Alyssa
for the
Edwards,
people-
by the
for
way.
people listening.
This girl, I speaking of pumps, this girl I met at, what is it called? What is that bar called? The gay bar here? Lavish. We met her at Lavish. I have her on Snapchat.
Is this the girl that?
Uh-huh. She,
Well, you gotta say it now.
well, like, we hooked up, but, like,
In a very straight.
in a
way.
very straight way. Like, I was just doing my own thing, and then she kind of came up to me, and she was obviously gay. And she was, like, hitting on me, and she was like, my boyfriend's the bartender. So I was like, let's go to the fucking bar. Ended up...
Same bartender that gave me free drinks.
Same bartender.
Yeah.
They are in cahoots, man. That's her job. Is she goes out and scouts people and then brings them back. I should not have drank that. Now that I'm thinking of it,
Oh no, I don't think they.
I know, but you never know.
We're so sorry.
So we hooked up, whatever, and then she added me on Snapchat. Obviously, I knew I wasn't gonna do anything. I was just kind of like, this is kind of funny. Don't remember her. Nina is her name.
Yep.
And so every day she posts on Snapchat. She's got a stripper pole in her house. She's just fucking. She's actually really good, but she took a picture of like her first stripper pumps, which were like this, and now her like next level ones, which are like bump. And I was like, so your oats. Like, she's this tiny little thing, but like when she's holding onto the pole, she's got like just her legs. She's like spinning around. I was like, that's kind of cool.
Man, stripping poles are like.
You gotta have strength. In here,
Debating making a.
too.
Debating making like an OnlyFans because, sis is broke.
Bro, like, it is unbelievable how many people will pay. It's kind of embarrassing how many grown-ass men will pay for nudes and like shit. Are you fully aware that Pornhub is free HD streaming 365 days a year, 24/7? You know what I mean? Like, it's not hard to get porn.
However, comment below if you would.
Also, though,
if you would contribute to my OnlyFans.
this girl at work was telling me about this couple she knew, this older couple. They almost got a divorce because the guy was doing pay-per-view porn, and he racked up almost $3,000 on their bell bill.
Bruh.
Could you imagine being the wife and you're like,
That's a
are you
divorce.
stupid?
That's a divorce.
Even if you're watching porn, it's free. And you know the pay-per-view porn was like from the 80s, like some
Oh, no.
glossy film, like it's blurry, you know? Like, I can't believe people are that dumb.
Oh man, that's so funny.
I know, I'd be like, divorce.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
some people like it. Did you ever watch Euphoria?
Mm-mm.
The one girl, she starts making money. She's like a cam girl, but
And
she like wears a
OnlyFans?
mask, and like it's all these big guys that want to be belittled. And she's like, "You're so fucking pathetic. Like, I would never fuck you in my life." Like things like that, and they get off on it.
Which is so funny. I'm like, how? You know? I mean,
Yeah.
tell me about your childhood. What went wrong?
Where, yeah, but
Every
you know what
time-
though? Because if you look at a lot of like sexual psychology and stuff, like a lot of time people's kinks don't actually like directly affect like what they want, because your sexual fantasy can be something completely different than what you would actually want in bed.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is, I mean, not always, like, but it's just such an interesting take.
Me and Ben watched this video of like this dominatrix woman in Chicago walking around this guy, like around the Chicago Bean, on his hands and knees in like a chain.
Okay, that should not be allowed in public.
And-
And there are children around.
And everyone was like, what the fuck? And she was just pulling him around and he loved it. Like, and what I don't understand is like sexual fantasies like that. Like, they're not necessarily turned on when they're doing it, and you're not gonna fuck during it, but they still
Yeah.
like that, like being carried around. I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, it's like Noelle Miller does one of his like stream videos on that older man and the girl who's like a kitten.
20? Oh, yeah.
And she like sits on the table and she's like. Speaking of kittens, I've replied to a couple ads on Kijiji for a black kitten. If anyone knows anyone who has a black kitten, for sale, I mean cheaply for sale, but I want a motherfucking cat. So bad.
So I was helping out some girl at the cat clinic that I work at, got heat stroke on Wednesday.
I should laugh at that.
I laughed. Because her name is Darby, and she looks like one of these like fairy tale pixie girls who you could snap in half. You know what I mean? She loves Jesus, never done makeup in her life, like barefaced. You know what I mean? Do you know the type?
Absolutely.
Like Caitlin Owens, except up a notch.
Yeah, let's
and loves
cool.
Jesus.
You know what? Caitlin was pretty sick.
Caitlin was cool, just like her look. Like, anyway, she got heat stroke, and when I heard about it,
My lens, I'd keep going.
I was like, fucking pussy. And then when I got there,
Pussy.
because I was like, she just seems like the type who would just be like, oh, and faint. So I was like, fucking bitch. So I worked a 7 to 3, and then I told them I'd be there till like 4 till 8 or whatever. Went to help. Apparently the air was working, but honey, it was fucking hot. And then when I got there, I was like, kind of feel bad because I roasted her.
And then you're like, I'm feeling a little
Ew.
weak.
My cheeks were red. When everyone left, I was just I was in my bra. Anyways, there's kittens still there. And
They're still there?
They're still there.
Are they still going to be there this weekend? Do you work this weekend?
Mhm, if you want to see them.
Coming. Are they for sale? No. You know
No.
what? I want a black kitten.
No.
I want a black kitten.
So there's the one cat who's number 3. We've just numbered them. And that is my fucking man. Like, every time I see him, he comes up and sits. That could just be how he is, but he sits on me and purrs on me. So we did the same thing. And then we had to give them pills. And you have to shove it in their little mouths. These poor babies. So Dawn was holding him, and shoved it in. And the cat fucking bit through my nail.
Ooh.
It made a popping noise. It was like, and I was like, like right to the bottom, and then that's the other side.
Bro.
Like, I was in so much pain, and this is the same
Is
nail.
that the same? Oh.
I was cleaning the fan, and it flicked my fucking nail, and I was like, oh, it's like the same fucking spot.
Isn't that the thumb that you sliced off the tip?
Yep.
At Foodland?
Right there.
Oh, man.
So this thumb is taking a beating, and she
Just chop her off.
just chop her off, honestly. She kept being like, do you want to keep going? And I was like, can you do this on your own? Like, I am struggling here.
Yeah.
I was
It went through-
sweating.
You can see the fucking hole at the bottom,
You
man.
could see this.
There's an exit wound,
There's
people.
an exit, there's an entrance. And I did not know kittens were that strong. Like, the popping noise was like no other noise I've heard. And I didn't even know until I looked down, and I was like, oh, that's my nail. So I regret fucking going. And after I got there, they were like, there's this that you need to do, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And then they were like, okay, bye. And I was like, fuck all of you. Like, I'm helping you guys out.
I fucking hate that.
But I'll be there this weekend. Thank you.
Just a little bit of a hair.
I think 2 cats are adopted, but there's 3. Shout out to the mom who got spayed 2 days ago.
It was time, sweetheart.
Poor woman. We picked her up and she was like, we like stuck her in the cage because she was getting spayed the next morning. And it's so cute. So the babies and the 2 moms are sectioned off. But like when you open one of the doors, the moms can go, or the babies can go to the moms. And every time you opened it, they'd be like, meow, and then they'd be at the vent like talking to the moms. I was like,
Oh, that's cute.
don't separate them.
Yeah. If I get a cat, I'm gonna get it neutered for sure.
There's just too many cats in the world already. And dogs. And humans, for that matter.
Yeah, with too many
Spay
humans.
humans.
For sure. I mean, then again, we just lost a huge chunk.
Yeah, but think about how many
too
more babies have been born in that time.
Corona babies?
Couldn't be me.
Could not be me.
I read a story today on Snapchat of a woman who's 103 who beat Corona.
Damn.
And then she popped a Bud Light after. She was like, I don't want a Corona. She got a Bud Light.
What
and
a crazy bitch.
What she said after was, damn, that's cold.
Shit, that's fresh.
Could you imagine 103 and you beat Corona?
That's
like,
actually wild.
The odds are stacked against you, my woman.
Right? It was like fucking Harvey Weinstein beat Corona. I was like,
Ew, he had Corona?
yeah, because he went to prison, got it there, and then beat it.
Beat it.
Beat it.
Beat it up.
Beat it. Beat it.
Beat it. Oh, and Just beat it.
Beat it.
Apparently British Columbia got their gyms back fit for less.
I saw
You
that.
got the email?
I saw that.
So, is it some of the Canadian places, like some places are taking it very seriously. I feel like BC was one of the ones that just had a very good system going right now.
Yeah, like they just like went lockdown
Like
so
real
hard.
quick, like as they should have. I forget which ones there were specifically, but was it New Brunswick that they said
I
too?
think it was New Brunswick,
New
but that's
Brunswick.
also a very small population.
Yeah, that's true. And they're probably doing like the appointments, and gyms are gonna have like the glass dividers or whatever.
I wouldn't be surprised if they keep like appointment only for like 2 more years.
Honestly, oh, that's gonna suck.
Honestly though, I think it won't be that bad because you can go to the gym. It'll be less packed. You can do your fucking shit. You know what time you're going in. You know what time you're coming out.
You just know that
kinda
like
nice.
people, like it's gonna be booked for months and months and months. Like you'll probably get the shitty time slots, and since it's 24 hours, they'll be like, we have 2 a.m. open.
I know.
And you'll be like,
I guess I'll
I guess
take
I'll
it.
go. Like, which would be kind of sick. I have an appointment at 2.
At Sue.
At Soup. Yeah, I miss it.
I know. I wanted to get my haircut, but I think at this point now I'm just debating letting it grow out
Just
again.
grow it out.
But I think I want to get just like maybe some layers or like some face framing pieces.
Grow through what you go through.
Damn.
Bro.
I actually just saw that.
Didn't you stitch that for
no,
M?
I'm like trying to. Can you hear Mila barking inside? There's probably a cat. She fucking hates cats. Yeah, I'm like, I want one.
On my way
I
to
think
work.
what she hates about it is that she can't get to them,
Nah, if she got to them, she'd be totally fine. She just wants to see what's up.
and then they'd be like, and she'd be like, woo!
On my way to work, this is how I knew it was going to be a good day. I saw this orange cat that I see not every morning, but almost every morning. He was sitting on the couch by the window, and I could see the front of his face, and he was just so happy. And I was like, yeah! So, yeah.
Part of me wishes I got up. I woke up at 6:30 naturally this morning because it was just so fucking hot in my room.
You responded right away, and I was like,
I knew
What?
I knew you were gonna be shook.
I was
when
like-
you texted me at 6:30, and I replied immediately.
immediately, I was like, what?
Well, I was
Okay.
debating getting up and taking Mila for a walk.
You should
I
have.
should have.
You should have. Because
But-
honestly, there's something fun about being up kind of early and then being like, okay, bye. Like, you just do the little bit of the morning and then tap out again, go back to bed.
Yeah. But then I was like, I don't know. And then I went to the basement. My dad was like, you need to clean up that room. I
We
was
could
like-
do that.
I was like, what are you talking about? Clean it up. I was like, what do you mean clean it up? What
Like,
do I
put the
have to do?
couch back.
And then I was like, you mean fold up the bed? He was like, exactly. I was like, okay, bitch, you don't go down there.
He's never down there.
Can you leave? I was like, if I want that fucking bed set up, I want that bed set up.
Yeah.
Okay, bitch? Just because it's so fucking hot in the summer that I love to go down there to sleep because it's so cold.
The only reason he's been down there is to paint.
Yeah.
So.
That was, yeah.
Plus,
Or, like,
Sarah's going to be cleaning out that room still, right? So.
Yeah, we're supposed to like pack up all of her shit that's in there. I just know that when Hubert comes down to stay, we're probably gonna sleep down there because he's already hot in my room when it's not hot.
Yeah,
so
right?
I'm sure we'll be sleeping in the basement.
It's just like a small carpeted room, and then all you've got is the bed to sit on, so you're like, like, I need a fan in my room, because mine's the same. Just got carpet. And then
Yeah.
you're like, can't breathe.
Well, like I don't know, it's just like one of the hottest. And then my dad turns off the air conditioning. Like he came home yesterday and turned it off, and it was still like 28 degrees. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
What we
whoa,
doing?
Whoa, whoa.
That's
He was
what
like-
Janine said.
She
She's
was
like,
haven't you seen the weather for next week? I was like, okay, it's still gonna be like 20,
Hot.
23. Like, dude.
I know some people, like Mitch, Ben's friend, doesn't have the luxury. Like, his apartment just doesn't have air conditioning, but, like, I straight up could not do it. Couldn't. I don't care how petty that seems, or, like...
Emily was just saying because their air conditioner wasn't working. They had to have the guy come in, and it was that day that it was like 33, and she was like, "David won't have sex with me because it's too hot."
Yeah? I
He
get
was
it.
like, "Dude," I was like, "You can do it. Just don't touch each other." I was like, "Just lean over, and then he can hold on to the."
Yeah, that's real enjoyable.
Oh, she's like, "The fuck." Damn, that's shit. That shit.
Ben's apartment is cold. Like, when you walk in, I have to
Oh,
wear
yeah,
a
nice
blanket. Like,
basement.
so nice.
Oh, I love it.
Right?
I love it.
Such a good feeling.
There was times like back when like Mark and Sarah used to still live here, we would turn the air conditioning on, we'd be watching TV, and we'd have like a throw blanket over us. My dad would come home and we'd have to like throw it off and pretend we were like sweating hot. Because if we got like just comfortable enough, he's like, oh, time to turn off the
Turn it
AC.
off. You're fine.
Dude.
Yeah, my dad. I mean, my dad is very like hot. He runs hot, so like he is cheap, but like the air is something he won't sway on. He's like,
Nice.
the air needs to stay on.
Golden.
I'm hot. Like, he's in shorts in like February. So
Yeah, he's always.
I mean, he's covered in hair. Couldn't be me.
Could not be me.
Could not be me.
I love shaving. I gotta shave my arms again. And since it's gonna be cloudy, maybe I'll do a layer of like soft tan.
Fuck.
I was like ready to be like a golden brown by the end of the week. And
I was kind
here
of
we are.
excited when I woke up and saw the sun. I was like, I didn't hear about this. I didn't hear about this joint.
I heard about some thunderclouds.
Some thunder claps. That's what I heard
when
too,
God
actually.
claps his ass.
When God claps his ass, those cheeks.
Thanks God.
Whoosh. Guess who's home?
My dad just came.
Papa.
Came home. I was like, "Damn, we were just talking shit earlier.
We were just talking mad shit about
we were
you.
just talking mad shit, bro."
Whew.
You know what though? I'm such a spoiled brat at this point because if he comes home like midday from work, like because normally they go to eat at restaurants like every single day, like him and all his like Portuguese friends. So now he's been coming home to have lunch because there's no fucking restaurants and shit open. And if I like wake up, I've been waking up fairly early. By early I mean like 11.
Mm-hmm.
But if I wake up at like 12:31 and like I'm just waking up, I'm having.
Oh, the camera
I
just
know.
shut off.
Why does it keep doing this to us? It was running so smoothly.
So you're saying if you wake up around 12:30 and you come downstairs and he's already there, like the day's over.
He just kind of like asks me questions and shit.
And they're like, I'm not in the mood to talk yet.
Leave me alone.
Just resetting the camera here because it turned off.
It's not overheating. Like I don't.
No, there's no sun. No sun. Zone. No sun. Zone. They know better. They know better.
Okay.
I feel a storm coming in.
Oh yeah, she's brewing.
Oh, honey. Expect some thunderclaps.
Storm. No.
I hear the thunder coming down. Won't you rain on me? Rain
Listen to
on me.
Listen to 1975's newest album.
I have not yet.
It's good. They've got a few like there's a few ones that they've already released that are good.
I
Like, they're
previewed some of
more-
them with
they're-
Ben.
Yeah, like they're more upbeat songs.
But some of them are a little bit too heavy metal. Like
The people heavy metal.
I can't listen to it. I'm sorry about it.
metal.
Because he'll be chatting and you'll be like, what's that?
Yeah.
He'll just be yelling.
I listened to the whole thing in like one go though, so I didn't really like differentiate the songs.
Yeah, you never, because you're like, which one's this again? Yeah.
Which
I
I'll
always
do
do
I'll do
that.
it again, but like I'm sure there's always a few songs on the album that like you just don't listen to.
Yeah.
You listen to them like once or twice.
And then you're like, okay, I get the
That's it.
gist. They're very predictable when they put out albums. You're like, okay, you're gonna have a few fucking bangers, a couple angsty. Oh shit! That thundy.
It's not supposed to rain though yet, right? Because if it starts pouring, we gotta
We gotta dip.
we'll
cut it short.
pack up.
That'd be a good ending to it.
We gotta pack up.
This makes me a little bit more energized. I'm like, what's coming?
Coming. We're on high alert.
They also have a couple random instrumental ones that you're like, okay, I'm gonna delete that later because I don't have the space.
Yeah.
And then they have a couple that are just your fave, but nothing really tops their first two for me. First two albums.
Yeah.
The second one was really good, actually. Right?
Yeah.
Is it just the second
No,
one?
I'm thinking right now.
I'm thinking
I have
the
to-
pink
I have
one.
to picture the album cover.
The pink one, the white one with all the dots was really good, and their very first one. But that's also because I'm associating it with like memories, you know?
Memory.
Memories.
Yeah. True. True.
True.
I know. Chromatica comes out. Lady Gaga.
Chromatica's out, I'm
Is
pretty
it-
sure.
Oh yeah. Was it last night?
She
or?
posted a photo
Oh,
this
it's Friday.
morning.
So it came out. It came out at midnight.
She was like,
Damn.
she's like, Chromatica is out now. Dance, motherfuckers.
I'm real excited.
Okay,
I'm real
Gaga. I hear the thunder coming down. Won't you rain on me?
excited. Rain
On made. You know what's exciting is we haven't had. I can't eat this, but how exciting is it to smell it? That's Kourtney Kardashian. There was like, they opened a box of donuts and she was like, I can't eat this, but how exciting is it to smell it?
Wow,
And she was like,
so exciting.
I could not live like that.
It's disgusting.
I don't remember what I was saying, but
Yeah, you're like mid-thought.
doesn't really matter.
Oh, man. I fucking hate seeing the Kardashians and shit.
I'm so tired of them.
Like, if it
So
pops up, I'm
tired.
like, get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh,
Yeah. Storm is brewing.
That's
the
what I was
camera
gonna
shut
say.
off again.
Oh, the camera
Sorry.
shut off
Sorry,
again.
Y'all. Sorry about that.
I was gonna say we haven't had a proper summer thunderstorm yet.
No.
But-
I mean, it's still just the end of May, which is crazy because I feel like it's been April for 3 months.
Yeah, June, July, August, and then school's back in motion, honey.
Oh my.
Which like 3 months flies by, especially if you're working or like, you know, just doing whatever. Like,
Yeah.
bomb.
I worked my first shift the other day. And I was
How did it go?
Arr.
What was it like being there all day?
I mean, like, it was fine. Like, it was my first shift, and I hadn't worked in fucking, like, 2 months. Like,
Yeah.
I was fine to go back and everything.
first day.
But it was just, like, I don't know. Like, you don't have any tables, right?
You're
it's
so-
just takeout. And
yeah.
then, I kind of forgot that means, like, I'm working in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I did an order or two, because Jess was the main cook, and then, did some dishes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had to clean up, but, like, I don't know, it was kind of gross.
You're
'cause I
just
don't really like
stretching out
working
the
in
day.
kitchen, but
Yeah.
You kind of have to, because there's no dine-in.
Like, what else is there?
And people are still like, so, when you opening? And
Honey.
I'm like, not for a while.
Like, I have no idea
I
when.
was like, we're still mid-pandemic.
I don't know why people think we aren't. Like,
I don't know. It's like all those signs that are like, just because the weather's nice doesn't
mean
it's
Corona
over.
is over. Like,
It's not.
yeah.
It's not.
It's nice.
That's nice.
Oh, that's nice.
I've been practicing my makeup skills during quarantine.
Mm-hmm. I think I want to get on that train. By the time I, like, get all my makeup out, I'm like, oh, I'm done.
I know. We should get together and do like a girls' night.
A girl's night.
No,
You know,
I like heavily tweeze my eyebrows, like for
Nice.
like look how good they look.
they look good.
Right?
You know what the problem
Not to
is?
toot my own horn, but
After I do a full face of makeup, I'm like, I don't see a difference. Like, I don't feel glowed up.
yeah.
Because I can't. The whole point of practicing makeup is that you can get to that point, but I don't want to practice because I'm not at that point. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. It's like when you're immediately not good at something, you're like, that's it, I'm quitting forever.
Well, there's no point. Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Whereas, like, everyone practices makeup. Like, no one was that good at it. They get better.
Yeah, like I really want to like get like an eyeshadow palette.
Ugh.
Although I really wanted to buy, because like I love, not that I've ever tried it. I love Lady Gaga's makeup line.
Yeah.
And I really want to get stuff from there. But, like, once you pay, like, tax and shipping and everything, it kind of adds up. So,
Mhm.
but I really want to support her makeup line. She put out a Stupid Love palette.
I want you to.
I know. And
She would.
she's got some cute colors on there. There's, like, some really, like, nice, like, oranges and, like, I don't know. It's
Some
really,
Chromatica
it's really,
colors.
It's really cute. I'll fuck with it. But I had it in my cart. Because it's, like, $64 for the palette.
Yeah.
And then tax and shipping. It was, like, almost 100. I was like, ooh.
Oh. See, and I know I'll use it a couple times, and then I'll put it away for a bunch, like a long time.
I really want to get contacts, just to fuck around with some makeup looks.
Mhm.
Also
It makes
because
such a
just,
difference.
Like, watching Drag Race, I'm like,
Like, glasses just take away.
Mhm.
It's like a shield once you've done a full face.
But then I need to get used to.
Wearing contacts? Is it raining?
I thought maybe it was spitting, but I can't tell.
Well, we should pack up. I think it is spitting. Yeah, it's spitting.
Yeah, because so but yeah, I still also hate my face without glasses.
I know.
so.
Glasses really just shape your face, and when they're gone, you're like, why does it look so small?
Well, I want to see if I'm eligible for laser, but like I think even if I were to get laser, I'd probably still get a couple frames just to kind of like wear.
Hasna got laser and...
Oh y'all, do you hear that thunder?
Thunder. Feel the thunder. Hasna got laser eye surgery, and her eyes were like bruised and painful for like 3 weeks.
Damn. Do you know what kind she got?
I have no idea.
Because there's.
But she doesn't wear glasses anymore. Like, she got the full thing.
Okay, yeah, it's starting to rain.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Sorry about the short episode.
Stay
Sorry
dry.
The camera died again.
Sorry about it.
Oh, she's raining.
She's raining. Okay,
Goodbye.
okay, bye.
Peace.